Hola, me llamo Macho Nacho, and today I will be reviewing the Preterite versus the Imperfect. Please get your notebooks out and get ready to learn. Let's begin with the uses of the Preterite. The Preterite is used for actions that have happened in the past and have been completed. It talks about the beginning, end, and specific dates of events. Some examples of the Preterite include Poco loco fue al gimnasio. Notice, fue is the preterite conjugation of the verb ir, and this translates to Ruben went to the gym, as you can see in the picture. Morí, me desperté y salí del hospital. I died, woke up, and left the hospital. Notice that the three verbs are all preterite: morir, despertarse, and salir. Now that you have seen some examples, let's talk about the preterite conjugations. First, the regular verbs. The AR verb conjugations. For yo, it's a. Tú, haste. Él, ella, usted, o. Nosotros, amos. Vosotros, hasteis. Ellos, ellas, ustedes, aron. Now for the ER-IR verbs, it's iste, yo, imos, istes, hieron. Notice the accents on the yo and el, ella, usted forms. Now, for some irregular verbs. Ser, ir, dar, and ver. For ser and ir, they are exactly the same. Fui, fuiste, fue, fuimos, fuistes, fueron. For dar, di, diste, dio, dimos, distes, dieron. And for ver, it's vi, viste, vio, vimos, vistes, vieron. Notice the endings or the actual conjugations of these verbs are all the same. However, the beginning of the verb is changed slightly. Take some time to write down these conjugations as they will be helpful on your activities and exam. Let's move on to some helpful phrases in the preterite. These are the following words and phrases that indicate the use of the preterite. Una vez, one time. Ayer, yesterday. El otro día, the other day. And entonces, then. These are some very common phrases that you will see in Spanish sentences and indicate the use of the preterite. Now that you have a basic understanding of the preterite, let's move on to the imperfect. Generally, actions that have happened in the past with no set ending are in the imperfect. These are habitual actions, setting the stage actions, time and dates, someone's past age, characteristics, and mental or physical states. Take some time to write this definition down. A quick example of the imperfect is Macho Nacho y Poco Loco volaban en su jet privado. Ferris and Ruben were flying in their private jet. As you can see in the there, that's me in my private jet, and Ruben Joseph on the side here. As a soldier, great man, great man. In the example, volaban is the verb in the imperfect and it indicates that we were flying in our private jet. Now, my fellow Spanish speakers, these are the conjugations for the imperfect. Let's start with the AR and ER-IR verbs. Aba, abas, aba, abamos with an accent on the A, abais, aban. For the ER-IR verbs, ia, ias, ia, iamos, iais, ian, with an accent on each of the beginning. Take some time to write these down. For some irregular verbs, ir, ser, and ver. Iba, ibas, iba, ibamos with an accent on the I, ibais, iban. Ser, to be. Era, eras, era, eramos, accent on the E, erais, eran. Ver, to see. Veía, veías, veía, veíamos, veíais, veían, with an accent on each of the I's. An important acronym for the imperfect that all of you fellow Spanish speakers should know is WATERS. Weather, age, time, emotion, repetition, setting, or description. These all indicate the use of the imperfect. For weather, llovía, it was raining. Age, cuando tenía 11 años, quería un perro. The two imperfect verbs in this sentence are tenía and quería. When I was 11, I wanted a dog. Time, eran las cinco. Notice ser in the beginning becomes eran. It was 5 o'clock. Emotion, estaba enojado. I was angry. Repetition, yo visitaba a mis primos cada verano. I visit my cousins every summer. And finally, setting or description. La vista era increíble. The view was incredible. Just like the preterite, the imperfect has some useful words and phrases that precede its use. Frecuentemente, frequently. A veces, sometimes. Siempre, always. Mientras, while. And todos los años, every year, are some helpful words and phrases that are commonly found in Spanish sentences. Let's move on to your first activity.